welcome to Behind the Pines. I'm Shelly Reed. This is my husband, Robbie.
Hello.
And we are here with one of our favorite episodes, which we're going to make a regular part of our seasons. And that is the coffee update.
Yes.
Project updates over coffee.
Yep, I like it.
Yeah. Some of our updates feel like there should be a little something stronger in the glass, but
there may or may not be.
And these updates are really supposed to be just project updates of where we are. We are building a luxury assisted living and memory care mansion in Culpeper, Virginia, called the Evergreens at Culpeper. And it's the biggest thing I feel like going on in our developmental world.
Yeah.
So
much. Yeah, so the project currently stands in, we're still in our rezoning phase as far as the land's concerned. So we're working through getting that. We'll share a little bit about how that has gone, good, bad, and ugly. So we're working through that. We're working through all the things that I did not know went into a development, such as wastewater characterization studies. And if you don't know what that is, that makes two of us. I'm joking. There's a lot of things to learn on how to go through. So we're going through that. We're going through rezoning. We're working through our engineers for having a full build out so that we can start working through bids, and the ball's moving fast. I think one of the biggest things, to go off on a little bit of a tangent on this build, is just it was hard to define which came first. And a lot of times it felt chicken before the egg,
Yes.
And sometimes the egg before the chicken, but it all is moving in the right direction. We've got a lot of support from our mentors and partners that says we're going in the right direction. We're doing things the way that works best for us.
There's a lot. So overall, in general, as far as like the far vision for the entire project, we are still in pre-construction. This is prior to us even breaking ground or anything. We closed on our property. We have 10 acres, beautiful acres with mountain views in Culpeper, Virginia. We closed on that in August, and then immediately started the rezoning process with the county. And so we were initially zoned light industrial. Initially, we thought that we would be downgrading to commercial property. After talking to the county, it made sense to go residential. And so we developed our concept plan. I spent a lot of time working on those documents, our concept site plan, and we submitted it for official review in October. And for various reasons, things they needed, that process has been drawn out a little bit. And we were on the books for being at our first zoning and planning meeting, public meeting, in January. And we got everything in. We addressed review comments from local agencies. Everything was set.
Fourth and goal.
And the administration changed over.
Yep.
So everything got put to a halt. The new administrator has some new questions, as I expect that she would, wants to learn more about our project. So we got pushed from January's meeting, and we're going to be meeting with the administrator next week, sharing more about the project. And hopefully we will then be on our way to public hearing number 1 in February, with an hopeful approval by the Board of Supervisors in March.
Yep, we're just going to manifest it all to happen. We're going to put in a lot of faith and a lot of goodwill.
Yes. So, and I think it will. It will.
I do too.
Everything is done. Maybe some small adjustments if that's necessary, but it has drawn out our timeline a little bit, but that's to be expected.
Yep. It's progress, and it doesn't always show up as momentum, but it is progress.
That's very true. Yes. So that's where we are on the regulatory side. On the other aspects, we are still working on developing the land. So as you talked about, maybe you could talk a little bit more. We do have a soil scientist that we've brought on to the team.
Yes.
And he's been wonderful.
Yep.
And his team has been out doing some testing. And can you share a little bit about what they've been doing and maybe what the result of that will be?
Yep. So they've gone through and dug several different test sites to see how permeable the land is or how it might perk. And that's to assess the drain fields. Since we don't have public sewer, we're gonna have to implement drain fields into this property. So they're going out and they're seeing exactly where we can put them, what kind of capacity we have for these, and what type of drain field we have. So they look at a topography map and say, okay, we're going to look here, 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 and here. This is good, better, best, no way to build this drain field out on. But that takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of effort to actually go out and try these different sites throughout. So what that will dictate is the home placement, as well as the amount of homes that the property will be able to sustain. So we're working through that, figuring out what that looks like.
Yeah, and you gave a little bit of a teaser. So this is probably the first time we've actually shared this publicly, but we are starting with building one custom built mansion, 10,000 square feet, 16 bed. But our hope is on this same property to build up to 4 buildings and make a little grandma grandpa neighborhood, I hope. So
Compound.
yes. Wouldn't say that.
That's okay.
Neighborhood compound. So yeah, that is something we have not shared, but we have hopes to scale it. There is a significant need, which will be a whole other episode, and need for places for our aging grandparents. And so our property can accommodate up to 4 square footage wise, but we need to make sure that there's enough support for the infrastructure.
Yep.
And this will be the first step on figuring that out, how many exactly we can have in our neighborhood.
Yep.
So.
And trying to do a lot of this work up front, so that way we're not taxed with down the road saying, okay, well, we just figured out this one, but if we would have just moved this a little bit over here, that way we could have gotten this one here and that one there. So trying to do this is the biggest lift, getting the first one in the ground, getting everything set up. That's the biggest lift because we're doing a lot of build out from just that.
Yep. And this is what forward looks like when you're building carefully. And that is our intention, to build very carefully, intentionally, and support our community the best we can. So we've also brought on a civil engineer and an architect. We have officially contracted with them, and we could not be happier. Great people.
Yeah.
And it's like a surreal feeling. It's like a surreal feeling that I don't know, I'm sure that parents feel like this with their kids a little bit, but it's somebody that's helping them put their vision to life. And maybe I'm just like an emotional sop about that stuff, but the architect started talking through our building, and I'm like, I can't believe this is happening.
Yeah, he's bringing it all to life, putting bones to it.
Yeah, it's gonna, be on paper soon with our name on it, the Evergreens at Culpeper, and then shortly after that, it's gonna be a real building, and so that's really incredible. So as far as kind of other things going on, we are still looking at banks, and we actually have a great relationship with one bank who has secured at least initial terms for the Small Business Administration loans, SBA loans, which will be what our vehicle is for building this first building. We're also having some really great conversations with potential partners as far as investing in this project. That's been wonderful. It really does take a village, and we're really excited that people see our vision as well. This is a great business opportunity, let me tell you. Very good business opportunity, but there's like a meaning behind it and a heart behind it.
Yeah, I was gonna say a heart. That's the biggest thing. It's not just a plan on a page or a multifamily build out. This has got a lot of heart to it.
Yeah, and we've been finding a lot of people who are aligned with that too. And we're open to meeting other people who have aligned vision and hope. So yeah, if you have any questions about that side of things, please reach out. We're happy to talk to people who see the vision and the heart in this.
Yeah, I would say also to open it up to questions or suggestions. We'd love some honest feedback and some folks that might be a little bit farther along in age or in a journey similar to ours, and or have experience in that. I think this is built to be a community in which we can all share these ideas and visions and just build the best care that we can for our grandmas and grandpas.
Absolutely. Yeah. Our team is building. Our building is planning to be built.
Yeah. Working on it.
So we're in a really great spot. The fun stuff, the creative stuff on my side, we've now reached 300 followers.
Come on
our Facebook business page, which is just so incredible. I think that shows the support that we have. Everybody that we talk to in the community at chamber events and everything says how much we need this. And we do. The numbers support that. It's, we'll talk a lot about the silver tsunami as we get into further podcasts, but the need is growing every day. And so in my opinion, we can't build this fast enough, but we're taking our time. We're doing our due diligence. Doing it right. So we talked a little bit about what has moved forward, what has not moved forward. What has been one unexpected lesson that you have this month?
The best laid plans can come undone real quick, and we're doing everything we possibly can to make this as perfect as we can. But when you've got 6 other parties out there, that makes it extremely hard to keep moving, and not every step is exciting, but every step does matter in the grand scheme of it.
Yeah, that's true.
So what is your one lesson learned from this month?
Yeah, so I'll kind of expand a little bit on yours. So yours is not everything goes to plan, and I think you can plan that not everything will go to plan. So and that right there, folks, is
that's
a picture of our marriage. Is I think Robbie keeps us very grounded in reality, and I am the eternal optimist.
Yeah, we got to have a little bit of both, though.
Yeah, so we had some delays, and honestly, I will say this too about our process so far is we have been very lucky. We found land quickly. We've had wonderful people and situations that God has placed in our way that, has made this easy up to this point. And so these are just delays. They are not failures. They are not anything else. While there is some frustration that there are delays, I also shrug my shoulders and say, well, that's par for the course.
Yeah.
That was expected.
That's right.
So, I think just not letting it, get you down or feeling like from, a little molehill or a little bump in the road is not the huge cliff that it feels like in the moment. No. I think also God just has a way of putting the right people in your path.
Yes.
When you're feeling a little downtrodden about your project or the status of it, there's about 5 people that you see that day that are just like telling you about their grandparents or their parents and what the need is, and that just kind of gives you just enough to keep your head up and keep going.
Literally every person that we've talked through in this project has been impacted by dementia or just elder care for their parents. So it really opens up your eyes to the major deficit we have and the major need that we need to overcome.
Absolutely. So what's next? Hopefully rezoning.
Definitely rezoning. That's going to be our biggest thing. We're going to go through getting our bids back, starting that process, seeing what that's going to start looking like, working through the rezoning, like you said, getting that teed up and ready, and then on to the next phase, which is our planning committee and learning how that all looks.
Rezoning is really the part that we're, stuck in. This is our world right now. And we are making some progress forward on just like site plan and land management planning. And so we're still moving forward. And a lot of our questions, our outstanding questions, are getting answered now. And so we are using that time wisely. But yeah, we're just waiting. And once we get the approval, it's fast and furious till groundbreaking, which is going to be a whirlwind. And I don't know if we'll know what to do with ourselves, but the construction bids will come back and all of that. I think also something headed into the next couple months, I've been attending a lot of trainings and conferences that we have, especially related to Alzheimer's and dementia. And I think more of that has left this big desire for me to learn more and meet influential people who are doing really important work with the aging community. And so that's probably the next couple things too.
Yeah.
If you all have any questions, we would love to hear from you. Any recommendations, or if you'd like to learn more about our project or how you could be involved, we would love to speak with you also. So I think that's it. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, and if you're not already, please follow us on all of our socials. Like, subscribe, share, spread the word. Yeah. We'd love to have as many people along the journey as we could.
This is Behind the Pines, and thank you for being on the journey with us.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.